All right, today we're gonna try to answer the question, can Canada compete here in Texas? This is a new to America builder, Shane Homes. They've built up in Canada and came straight to this location. And I'll tell you a little bit about where we're at now and show you the model home and some inventory homes. So let's take a look. So this home is just over 4,000 square foot. So let me know what you think about how it's all laid out. I particularly really like the butler style pantry, and then upstairs is pretty nice too. So as soon as we go through the front door, we're greeted with an office, double door office. Nice little opening there. You have the catwalk. So yeah, see what I mean? Just a little bit different design ideas with the arches in the cutouts. Beautiful patio. Now here's a feature you don't see too often, but you got a second patio out here. So this can be more of that dining area, or this is where your gas hookup is. So the way it was kind of explained to me here, say you're dad and you just want to grill out here, watch TV up there, and have the party going on kind of away from you, or in your beautiful backyard back there. So you grill up, just kind of walk the food around to this side. Of course, you can go inside as well. So yeah, let me know in the comments below what you think about patio separated like that. I think that's kind of interesting. Alrighty. And this is the beautiful kitchen. The cabinets galore. And here's what I was talking about then. Kind of butler style pantry. So everything is just hidden back here, nice and compartmentalized. You got your utility and the garage back there. But right now that is the sales center. So you come in, put your groceries away. This will be your closest bathroom here. This powder bath. It's beautiful. Go down a hallway and you're back into all the action. I know I'm kind of zigzagging around, but this is a big house. It's kind of fun to explore it differently. Here's that beautiful front room. Now there is an option to turn this into a one-car garage, and we'll show you where that would be on the inventory home that we look at. I don't know if it shows up too well on camera, but as you can see, 10-foot ceilings, giant doors. Upstairs, also high ceilings. I believe that's 9 foot. And these aren't just big doors, they're solid. Solid doors. But man, just look at that relaxing master bedroom. Tile everywhere, halfway up the wall. I don't know. I think they're doing pretty good. They got all the separation, all the space. Someone with claustrophobia, like myself, could get used to living in a place like this. So yeah, what do you think? We haven't even seen the upstairs yet, which has one of my favorite game room hangout layout areas. Maybe it's because they designed it more geared towards adults. I don't know. Let's go take a look. You can kind of see high ceilings, big windows, Just a massive main room. Before we get over to the game room area, let's take a look at the two rooms over here. Board game style closet. Room here. Always love a good car themed room. I'm a car guy, but kind of a different car guy. Flashy car guy more than a motors and motor oil car guy. But we're here to look at the house, so let's focus. Baseball. Always good for pulling the heartstrings there in Texas. We're pretty proud. So yeah, I don't know if you can see that, but high ceilings, even on the second floor. All right, and then my favorite part upstairs is gonna be this game room area. Like, just take a look at that. That's so much space. And then for someone, maybe a teenager who has hangouts often, this is like the dream room right next to the game room, once again. And then here's where all your board games are. Another good space use, these pocket doors. And once again, solid. So that was the model. I'm going to take you to look at a couple of their inventory homes. These are ones you can buy now. So if you're looking to make a move and you agree with just the way things are laid out, I'm telling you the quality is there. You can be in a new home by Thanksgiving, if not sooner. So let's take a look. Alrighty, the first of the inventory homes they have available right now is the Sheffield plan. And these two inventory homes that I'm showing you are actually down the street at a community called Gideon Grove. They're just closing out some of the lots over here, but just pay attention to just how tall everything is. Like, I would say I'm an average size in height, and it's the 10 foot on the first floor, the 9 foot on the second floor, but it's just everything feels tall. I don't know. So let's take a look. So here's kind of your courtyard. Nice big driveway. The garage is oversized and once again, tall. I'll show you that in a second. But let's go in. Like I said, the ceiling on the first floor, 10 foot, second floor, 9 foot. Except for these glass doors here in the office, they're all solid core doors. But take a look at these huge high ceilings, all the way from the entrance. Like, this is gonna be an echoey video. So, sorry about that. Also, I picked shorts that make too much noise, so hopefully you don't hear that. But right off the bat, right by the front door, you have a room. This is gonna have an ensuite bathroom, lots of light, decent sized closet. It is more of a step-in closet, but it's got double racks and it's a little wider. And then it's got an ensuite here. Alrighty. And down this hall a little ways, this is gonna be your master. Now what's kind of different here is the master has a door to your back patio, which, as you would expect, is super high. Like, that's just the theme, I guess. Yeah. You walk in, got double vanity on this side. Bathtub is separated from the shower. Tile goes all the way up the wall. It's just nice attention to detail. I always love when there's a window in the toilet area. Good lighting. Decent sized closet with a built-in. And once again, it's just, everything is so tall. I have to put the camera down there so you can kind of tell, but tall ceilings. So yeah, let's head on over to the garage and then take a look at the upstairs. I know you're probably thinking, 10 foot, 9 foot, what does that kind of look like? It still feels huge upstairs. It's just tall ceilings. Here's the dining. Kitchen with the beautiful backsplash. Extra countertops there. Proportionately decent size pantry. Always love to see that. Now this is kind of a cool feature. You go under your stairs to get to this part of the house. So you got some understair storage. Little powder bath there. Decent sized mudroom and utility area. Always love one with a sink. Now let's take a look at how...
Garage door open.
And you have a security system. So yeah. So just lots of room. So if you wanted to pull a car in here, you could fit 3 cars side by side. Always love a bigger garage, because I've been in homes with a 2-car garage that you have to squeeze next to just to get in the car. So extra space is always great. Alrighty, let's head upstairs. And then turn for the dramatic look. Like, that's a big wall. You could put tons of art on, if that's your thing, you know? Right at the top of the stairs, you have a bathroom. Decent bathroom. To the left, you have a game room style area. Just nice and open. And to the right, you have your rooms. I'd say these are probably normal bedroom size. Not too big, but not too small, especially with the high ceilings. Another bedroom here. This is going to be Jack and Jill style bathroom with the vanities here. Toilet, bathtub. Third room over here. So yeah, what do you think? Definitely a different layout than we have seen before. They do things differently in Canada, and I welcome that. I'm excited that we just have some variety. I know this is going to appeal to a lot of people, especially if they enjoy echoes. All right, let's move on to that Brady floor plan. All right, so this is the same floor plan as the model. And actually, this was the previous model. So if you want a home that is to just the top specs just to try and show off, and if you want to say I lived with the model, I don't know. You can make a joke in there somewhere. But I wanted to change things up and go in through the garage, kind of like a lifestyle, like how you would use it. But this is a 2-car garage on this side. And then this will be converted back to a 1-car garage on that side. So yeah. Let's head inside. As you can see, once again, high ceilings, lots of extra added space. So you walk in to your utility room. Nice coat closet there. Mud room. And if you bring groceries in, you're already in your butler-style pantry. Cabinets for essentials that you don't need right away. But yeah, I'll come back through the kitchen. But if you need that bathroom right away, it's always good to know where that is. Right here. So right after the utility room, bathroom. And you walk down the hallway, open up into the giant room Echo. I don't know. Y'all, I'm telling you, just from turning lights on and looking everywhere, my neck hurts. Like, just, it's on up there. Here's that kitchen. This one's ready now. I'll get you that pricing when we get back to the desk. But yeah, just take a little bit to close and this can be yours. One of the last homes here in this community, but one of the first homes that Shane Homes built when they came to America. Not just to America. First place they touched down, here in Rockwall. That should tell you something. A company that has been in Canada came here to Rockwall. So Rockwall, probably pretty special. All right, let's start with the smaller rooms, maybe for the younger kids. They share a bathroom. And then you got the teenager dream space over there. So you got closet right off the bat on this side. And then one room, walk-in closet, good size, the window. Go through the Jack and Jill style bathroom. Once again, high ceilings, solid core doors. Like if you're moving to Texas, this is a good option. So that's what we got going on this side. So you have a little catwalk here where you can test out the echoes some more. Echo. Probably put up some pictures. Got another bathroom on this side. Decent size. And then here's your game room area. Board game closet. Again, extra tall. And you got your third upstairs room with walk-in closet. So comparing this floor plan to the Sheffield that we saw, you lose a bedroom in this plan, but you get 600 more square feet. So that should tell you all the rooms are bigger. Closets are bigger. Like if you need a 2-story that's just a little more spread out, if for some reason the high ceilings aren't doing it for you claustrophobia wise, this is the option. So here is second mudroom, because that's going to be the 1-car garage. Right now it's locked because they are still converting that. Got your beautiful patio, nice and covered. Got a closet before you get to the master bedroom. And then a beautiful bathroom. They got the vanities split here with the bathtub. Toilet area there with the pocket door. It's pretty nice. Nice shower with a bench. And I like to show these inventory homes because this is what you could expect. No surprises, no, yeah, but that's just in the model, which some builders do. This is what you can buy right now. And I think it's a great option. So yeah, like I said, we're gonna go back to the desk there in the model and talk facts and figures. So let's go. Alrighty, so we're back here in the office of the model. I want to give you those facts and figures. So first off, this model is the Brady, and this one is at 4,079 square foot. It has that guest suite instead of the 3rd-car garage there, which is an option you can do. The inventory home that we looked at first was the Sheffield at 3,291 square foot. Right now they're giving that price of $715,900. Now, the 2 inventory homes we looked at aren't in the same community as the model that we're in right now, because they're filling out Gideon Grove down the street. So those are gonna be with an HOA of $1,000 a year. But yeah, back to the homes. That Sheffield, 5-bed, 4.5 bath, $715,900. So pretty good deal there. And that Brady that we looked at was 3,821 square foot, 4-bed, 3.5 bath, $792,000. So we're in the 700s for both of those. Once again, those are in Gideon Grove, just down the street. Beautiful community, just about finished there. If you want to build with them here in the Park Hills community, which I think is an amazing location, you're right behind Harry Myers Park. Some of the lots here from the second floor, you can see the lake. It's just beautiful. HOA here is $750 a year. It's a little bit on the cheaper side, but the amenities you get are location. So just down the street, they're finishing up that HEB. That's gonna be ready in September. There's a Costco not too far, a Fresh by Brookshire's not too far. Rockwall has the harbor there on Lake Ray Hubbard. You're also not too far from Lake Levant. So altogether, just a wonderful location. If you have kids, it's a highly rated ISD. New schools popping up all over the area. New 9th grade center not far from here. Just fantastic all around. But I know this isn't always for everybody. If you're looking at this and you're like, maybe not. We'd love to get to know you, get to know your needs, your lifestyle preferences, and we can match the right home, the right community to you. My team and I, we specialize in new construction. We do this all the time, helping people move to Dallas or upgrade into a new home. But as always, we don't know you need help until you reach out. So please reach out, and I'll see you in the next one.